Powell, right wing, defended closely by Clark, tries to drive by him, all the way in, layup too strong. James, a putback slam.
That lane was wide open for Alan Powell, then Mervin just right with the putback. He's just flexing right now. The Rider faithful, they're jumping up and down. Oh man, you love seeing that as they pull once again within one.
Dudley, far wing, double team, gets a screen right from McCall. Now McKeithen pump fakes, tries a three from the near wing. Got it! Corey McKeithen, the 9th 3 of the game for the Bronx. That ties a season high. Mervyn James here in the near corner. Working inside on Flowers, goes up right hand, got it to go, and a foul. Mervyn James puts his hand down towards the floor as if to say, that defender's too small, he'll head to the line for one.
Can't guard him, man, not just because you're too small, but because he is the preseason player of the year. He is the leader of this team, and there's a reason for that.
Ryder can cut this to a 2-possession game here if you can believe it. McKeithen up top, Weeks left wing for 3, connects!
It's really that simple. You push the pace, you get all your guys back in the front court, you give TJ Weeks, your sniper, a nice little green light, and he pulls it.
Back up top, it's Drew Gordon. Down the center of the lane, stops, had it stripped by Weeks, ball loose, McKeithen's got it.
You want a defense, Jordan, where you're getting a little bit from these Rider Broncs.
Weeks right corner for 3, splash down, plus the foul. TJ Weeks to the line for one more.
Hey, you know, I love Air One after a few things. Donuts, cookies, and a made basket. Send him to the line.
Powell with it in front of his bench to McKeithen left wing. Now James at the nail, feeds it down low. Ingram left block, works his way into the lane, puts it up and in. And as Shaq would say, barbecue chicken alert.
Barbecue. It was a good zone, but Ryder did a good job breaking it and had a wide open guy corner, didn't need it.
Welcome back to Rider Men's Basketball here on 107.7 the Bronc Retro WRRC2, where with 15-17 left, the Bronx trail the Peacocks 34-20. St. Peter's ball, front court left. The inbound goes to Reed as he mosses Corey McKeithen to get it. Now Clark left wing, he'll launch a 3. Air ball, rebound on the floor. It's taken by Tariq Ingram. Bronx traverse left to right, desperately in need of a scoring run. They're 9 for 35 from the field. A team that normally shoots the ball at 44% is at 26 right now. McKeithen up top, down the right alley, right-handed floater, short. James collects an offensive rebound, ball loose on the floor. McKeithen to Rodriguez. He'll try a right wing 3, short. Rebound taken by Latrell Reed. St. Peter's wants to push right to left. Reed crosses the timeline, works his way up top, gets to the top of the key, pulls up from there, wide left. Rebound batted around, foul against the Peacocks.
I want to go back to that last possession. I think Corey McKeithen needs to go, and this is really for the entire team, but Corey McKeithen had that drive, and he pulls up the mid-range shot. Not a bad shot to take. I just think that you have to get this ball to the rim. That's been the hardest part with this. It's going to open up everything else when you can get the points in the paint. I know I sound like a broken record, but I think that's the easiest way to get back into it. Go get fouled, go get some of these big boys to sit down, and see what you're going to do from there.
And right now, Kevin Baggett looking for any lineup that will work. He's got the starters all back out there now. Weeks down the left passage. High left-handed layup is up and good. And it's 34-22. You called it, Jay.
Yeah, maybe I should be sitting down there on the bench, not up here. But anyway, I love it, you boys, so I can't be mad.
So it's down to 12. Reed crosses the timeline on the far side. Hands off Washington at the Ferris wheel. And now Clark, they run the weave up top. Reed's got it back. His heels on the front of the MAAC logo. Now tries to penetrate inside, gets too deep, try to pass to the corner, goes off the hands of TJ Weeks and out of bounds on the baseline.
Great job by TJ. He was disrupting that play right there. Still Peacock ball, but hey, you love when TJ swats the ball like that.
And so 12 seconds on the shot clock. Roy Clark will be the inbounder to the left of the basket. Looking to throw it in, triggers into Latrell Reed on the left wing. AP closely marking him. Here's Bland near corner, wide open 3. Short. Washington, another offensive rebound, and he lays it up and in.
Really good rebound, and yeah, Corey Washington's fired up about it. Got it with one hand.
Bronx are going to go fast. Weeks left wing 3, way off. Wide right, it's a brick. Now St. Peter's with numbers right to left. Reed, Euro steps around McKeithen, left-handed layup, no. Rebound loose on the floor. James and Washington go for it, and James rips it away. Now Bronx with numbers. McKeithen to Powell, left wing, open for 3. No good again. Long rebound, tipped by McKeithen, and now he's got it on the right wing. Finds James, he cuts down Broad Street, gives it up. Ingram whistles, and an offensive foul.
Very late call, but that was a really good move by Roberts. I believe that's what that was. He gets set, and that's just because Ryder had just that off shot, that off 3 by Alan Powell. If that shot falls, great, but no, it gets batted around. Mervyn James is getting right there, and that's Robert. 2 guys actually got set for that one. it'll be a baseline inbound for St. Peter's.
You can maybe sense Rider getting a little desperate here as they've had these fast breaks, but they've elected to try to shoot threes instead of taking it to the hoop. They're 1 for 12 from the outside. Rider down 36-22 with 13:24 to go. St. Peter's right to left. Clark orchestrating the offense and nearly turned it over, but a foul against TJ Weeks as he was fighting with Brent Bland for that basketball.
Yeah, Rider just trying to find a way. Defensively, I think that it's worked out. St. Peter's, again, has been able to be the beneficiary of some calls. They've been beneficiary of some loose balls going their way, so got to lock in and lock up.
That's the 6th team foul against Rider. They're at the limit with 13-13 on the second half clock. Reed left wing, stares down Alan Powell, holds the ball above his head, tried to feed it into Washington. It was out of bounds. Turnover going to the Bronx.
Thought they were going to get Mervyn James with the foul, but instead it will be a turnover for St. Peter's. And here what Rider needs to do on this possession, again, get the ball back in the paint. Down 14, just see what you can do. That might liven up the offense a little bit.
Bronx need to see some shots go through the hoop. Here's James, right block, and he lays it up and in, plus the foul, and gives a little flex to his bench. Maybe that's what the Bronx need. Mervyn James to the line for one more.
And once our momentum plays, and right there is when we started this game off with one, and it felt like Rider could maybe jostle for the momentum. Well, St. Peter's came up and took it all. So right there, this and one play, maybe we'll go back to it, but 13 minutes left in the game. Maybe Mervyn James can kind of will these Rider Bronx back into it.
And he's going to have to play carefully. He's now got 3 fouls, and Kevin Baggett leaving him in. Mervyn James foul line right for 1 with exactly 13 minutes on the clock. Puts it up, bullseye, 36-25, Bronx within 11. They'll pick up some full court press. Bland inbounds to Clark, far side. McKeithen right on his left hip. Clark trying to cross the timeline, lost the ball, got it back, and now McKeithen's caught behind the play. It's 5-on-4. Clark gets fouled by TJ Weeks now on the right wing. Bronx playing a little too aggressively. That's going to put them over the limit, and it's going to send Roy Clark to the line for 1-and-1.
I think if Corey McKeithen doesn't go for the steal there and he just stays with the defense, stays with that full court press, probably end up getting a turnover or maybe a bad shot from St. Peter's. Instead, he goes for the turnover, and it gives St. Peter's the ability to get across the timeline.
That foul against TJ Weeks is his 4th that he picks up with 12:51 still to play, and we'll see if Coach Baggett makes a switch here, as it will be foul line left. Roy Clark walks all the way out to the MAAC Championships logo before walking back to the black painted free throw line to shoot his free throw. 1-and-1 for Clark, puts it up, no good, need a rebound. James collects to Weeks. Bronx catch a break, and now they'll move it left to right, a chance to cut it to single digits. McKeithen up top off a screen from James, down the left passage, gives it up Weeks, left wing, thought about a 3, feeds Ingram, low post left, backing his way down on Hogue, right-handed layup, way too strong. Rebound is taken by Muhammad Sow. Here comes St. Peter's right to left. Roy Clark down the far sideline with sleeves down both his legs in white. Crossing over on Powell, 35 feet from the basket at the CN Championships. 12:20 to play. Rider down 11. They try to feed it into Washington. It rolls right by him and out of bounds. Another turnover. Second time now this half they've turned it over, trying to get it to Washington in the post.
See, that's part of at least watching this game. Again, it's just my personal frustration watching this game. St. Peter's, they're giving Rider so many chances, and they just got to capitalize. If they can start capitalizing frequently, like Jay said, go on a run, Rider is right back in this game.
Powell figures James, right block, tried to slam it. He gets fouled. The dunk no good. He tried to one-handed tomahawk that, but he will get 2 shots at the line. Refs typically reward a strong drive to the basket like that by Mervyn James. And now a chance for Mervyn to cut it to single digits at the free throw line.
He punches that. 1, this place erupts, but 2, that might be the momentum you need. That might fire up everybody. You can see Muhammad Sano getting a little excited over that.
Mervyn James foul line right. That foul against Muhammad Sow, his 3rd, and James swish on the first. Makes it 36-26. Bronx have trailed here by as many as 14 points. And now James a chance to cut it to 9 at the line with 12:07 on the second half clock. TJ Weeks to the bench, Anthony McCall in, so Weeks will take a seat with those 4 fouls, and we'll see when we may see him again. It might not be till late in this game. Mervyn James, an 84% free throw shooter, unanimous All-MAAC first team selection, who led the conference in points per game. 2 of 2 at the line. And it's now 36-27. James is up to 9 points and 5 rebounds.